Alright, we are back. This game's really hard to balance audio for. I think I mentioned earlier with how you go between having no background music and really loud background music. I made the game audio slightly quieter. It still feels so weird having a game where you get to walk around and whatnot, but you don't have a nunchuck. Okay. What in the world were we doing, actually? So the game did want us to go to a particular place. I feel like I kind of wanted to... can I see how much I have of maps filled out anywhere or anything? I don't know if I can. Yeah, I think so. I can... Yeah, so I could, in theory. I'm not going to commit to anything right now. It's free to just take the boat wherever, right? Or at least... Well, maybe not. It's free to take the boat out here to the atoll. And then I believe I can look at the map here and say, hey, I do or do not want to do whatever. Oh yeah, I can do this. Why not? We will, of course... there's a balance to be struck here between, you know, exploring the world and doing whatever there is to do in it, and actually progressing the plot. For the moment, I'd like to take the chance to be a little bit more leisurely. A manta ray, a manatee, and a... Have I seen a manatee? So, a ray and a wrasse are both in the northwest section, right? Does go ashore meaning, like, include, like, going onto a beach? Oh, okay. Alright, sure. I guess we'll just dive then. I don't remember seeing a manatee anywhere. Okay, the garden's there. But I think lots of the stuff was at the atoll. Or at the gate, I mean, is it? The other stuff could be who knows where, really. All fish are the same fish. Maximum stars for everything. Okay. So... You're here. Hi. I don't know why I start this far from the boat, but whatever. So there was a ray. I don't know if it was precisely in this spot. Is that, not you. I think I found a wrasse either here or just south of here. I'm kind of retracing my steps because these are, at least two of these species are things I found last time. Take this exact path. This is one of those things I kind of talked about how I like games kind of challenging your ability to just like learn your way around a place and so on. And this is basically something that asks, hey, do you know where these species are in this area? Like where they tend to appear and so on. So you're some rays, but you're some normal rays, aren't you? Like we're specifically supposed to find some particular rays, right? So I don't think the game wants you to just run up to this guy and just shoot at him. I don't think there's any reason to do that, right? Can't tell if that's a cool thing to do or not. It's kind of weird how those things simultaneously stuns aggressive fish and also makes unwell ones well. I've seen the wrasse somewhere, I'm certain of it. Yeah, it must be somewhere I've already been. But so am I supposed to look for particular members of a specifics, or a specific member of a certain species? Oceana hasn't said anything, at least. About any rays we've seen. That's a marbled ray. We would need a regular manta ray, I think. I don't know if there's really anything objectionable in calling a certain type of ray a normal ray, but anyways. Normally I'd be very eager to leave the area I've already been in. But this time I believe I've already seen these species in the area I've already been in, so... It could have been here last time that I saw some of those species. I don't think it was, but I could be wrong. Again, we've seen the manta ray before. We saw one over there, but this is another marbled one. Where's the wrasse, though? Like I managed to go perfectly on the corner of those squares there. Not seeing him here. Imagine I've seen these guys, yeah. Or tons of them, just wasn't really sure if I had examined them before or not. But, it's also complicated by the fact that I can't die for very long. So I don't have very long to search. It's a bit frustrating, actually. These are like ridiculously shallow waters for a whale to be in. There's the whale still, the smaller one, the younger one. And not small whale. Hi. Turn down, jeez. Getting stuck on the whale. I don't know why I can't find the wrasse anywhere around here. Because we definitely found him somewhere before. I'm pretty sure I remember what they looked like, roughly. But I'm at least just confused by the fact... I'm at least confused by the fact that... Yeah, see, you're one of those guys. But it's not just find any of them, right? It's like I have to find a specific one. Apparently. I see a wrasse, okay. I've found manta rays. Apparently I'm close enough to the surface that I can stick my head up. But... none of these ones are acting weird, in my opinion. So I've just found members of the species that aren't doing anything odd. I don't really know what to do with them. I guess I can explore more and just see if I do at some point come across any members of these species that are doing anything odd. And even if we don't find them, we'll fill out a bit of the map, so... yeah, I think it'll still be a useful use of our time. Cake rock. Cake rock does not get music, apparently. Who's in here? Ooh, someone new. I believe I've seen this little guy down here, right? No, I have not. That's a little shark. Alright, cool. Shot fill in this square here. Right on the corner. But see, now I'm not seeing other species at all. Of course, I still need to find the manatee, was it? Although... Oh, there... Are you manatees? Donut reef. Okay, what's with all the pastries? Oh, hello fish. You're here now. You're right in front of my face. Hi. I guess? Which is why they're named that, clearly. For some reason. We wanted to put them in the game and couldn't, otherwise. Thank you for the trivia. Why can't I look at these from so far away? Cherry. Cherry sized. And also cherry blossom, apparently. I feel like bicolor means different things in like in the context of like every single animal to exist. It always has a much more specific meaning than you'd imagine. Do you have hints, or are you just gonna stalk me? Well, you said like we just need to look at any of them. I mean, yeah, I found these species. Hi. Are you unusual? Rotund. Like, I don't think it makes sense to just, like, shoot them, but... I don't think there's any... Got a nice combo going, I guess. I don't think this makes sense for me to do. Stunning them for no apparent reason. Well, cool, but... So apparently this is the only place you find these guys, but none of these guys seem to be acting unusual, and the game's not prompting me to do anything with them. Like, how many of these guys are there? Like, 3? If I look at all of them and none of them are acting weird. Oh, come on. I'm out of time already. Oh, I mean check out. They say check out as if it's just like any of them. Alright, alright. It probably just forces you to go back out automatically if you don't yourself, but... Bleh. That was a rather awkward day. Oh, there's actually another spot you can head to the surface on. I missed that. Well, no acknowledgement of our task. No. I don't really see the appeal of having someone just like swimming next to you the whole time, to be honest. Okay, actually, I can't actually use that as a type spot. I'd actually like to check out the beach in the northeast here. I might just cut through over to there from here, which will fill in a decent portion of the map as well. I'm not going to try to fill in the whole map, I don't think, before we're moving on right now. I'd probably like to try to fill out every map, unless that's like a ridiculous amount of work to do. But that'll be an eventual thing, not a everything has to be done immediately sort of thing. I was hoping she might provide more in the way of hints of, like, the task I supposedly had. That didn't really happen. It's never a good feeling when you're playing a game like this and you do what seems like more or less what the game wants you to do, but then you can't quite work out the details. I already had that happen with the shower. I'm having it happen now, too, with the, with these other guys as well. And I can interact with them in other ways in theory. If I poke you, do you react? No. I'm really not sure what's going on here. Let me look at these guys. Hello, sea lions. But, and I saw what I think was all the manatees that there were to see, and none of them seemed to stand out. So, the game explicitly says that's the only place you can find the manatees here, if I understood correctly. It's annoying how you have to let go of the swim button to, one, see, and two, interact with the map. Okay, so while we're here, we have another chance to just pass up all the 3 or so manatees. None of which have anything that seems to indicate I should be doing anything with any of them. I don't think I need to have Oceana with me here to actually work on the task either. But she didn't say anything when I was here earlier either, so... Nothing seems obvious to me about the fact I can go ashore here, aside from the fact that the map says so, which kind of bugs me. It's a really awkward looking screen. What are you doing here? Just walking around. Some very loud footsteps there. Diving lizard. Saltwater sneezes. Why are you so loud, little dude? Oh, okay, literal little dude, that's what they're called. The smallest of all little dudes. People judge them for their bad posture, apparently. Literally little dude. That's not much of an island. I wonder if you can actually see, like, around... I wonder if the islands you can see in the distance actually have anything to do with the actual, you know, geography of the world here. I have a feeling the answer is no, that if you look around, it's not going to line up with the map at all. In fact, the game doesn't even let me see which direction I'm pointing here. Oh, do I have, well... yeah, I do have land food as well. You're a weird looking fish. I guess? What in the world? shipwrecked dog? A dog-wrecked ship. Sounds more exciting to me. Okay, we've got a dog at the island now. Is this just a thing? We're gonna find dogs on islands sometimes? It's very strange. It's just there. I guess they'll probably get a bit of a follow-up when we head back to the island. Okay. Strange. I find it really weird that you make a diving sound. You're on a beach. Like, you're gonna have to wade into the water. You don't just... There's no deep end to jump off of or whatever. Like how the map tries to pretend that there's stuff off to the east, like it's open, but it's just not. A little strange. I suspect the map must let you dive around here eventually, right? I feel like I just didn't fill in the right spot or something. Yeah. Can't examine things either when the map is visible. Okay. Well, that should be good probably anyways as far as filling in the map on this section goes. Kind of would like to get a good outline of this place done. You're not very green in my opinion. You need to do a better job of living up to society's expectations. Yeah, it's weird that you would think the map just says you can just head on off to the east here. You just can't. It's just not correct. This spot, like right here, where it acts like there's a bit of land, I guess that's just the part that happens to go above the water. Whereas all around it, there's stuff that does not go above the water, but is still too high for you to swim over. It's very awkward. Well, this seems to imply I can actually head off to the east here. Oh, come on. Oh, this is the private reef. Oh, fine. Oh, where are you taking me? Where am I going? Okay, you need to teleport me. Hello, whale shark. I didn't actually call you a tiger shark this time. Sometimes I think it's because I'm getting stuck on things, but sometimes the camera will just jerk in one direction. And you can see that my pointer isn't usually doing anything crazy when that happens. Like, I'm not suddenly pointing to directions. Cuttlefish. Enjoy your brief existence, cuttlefish. Alright. And we've almost finished the ring around here. We do have plenty of air left, although it's going to run out pretty quickly, I imagine. We don't have that much capacity at the moment. But I'll probably just end the episode once I run out of air and have to go back to the boat. But I am shooting for like 25 minutes or so episodes at this point. I'll just put up 3. Oh, hello. 3 per week. So yeah, the game frequently says press minus to stop doing whatever you're doing right now, like going into zoom mode or viewing the map. But then in practice, you can actually press something else to make it disappear just as well. Like I can press 1 to make the map come up, but then I can press 1 again to make it disappear. Well, this is a lizard island, apparently. What in the world kind of walking sound is that? Are you secretly robots or something? Are you just like made of metal? Ooh, hello. Albatross, very nice. Half expected some reference to wearing them, given we are at sea and sailing. Wherever you're going, I'm sure it's a nice place. What kind of walking sound is this? Is this supposed to happen? Can I throw food at you? You can throw food at anything. The question is just whether you're going to get results. Food. Oh! Okay, so only some creatures have unlockable trivia then, apparently. Oh, it's these things. Okay, so if something has this section, then you can... Okay. So that works more like in the first game. In the first game, everything had 2 bits of trivia, basically, I think. You got some level of description for it just by finding it. Then you got 2 more by doing other stuff with it, usually like rubbing it and or feeding it, and or for some species, like shining a light in its face, basically. Particularly for deep sea fish that would presumably have some interest in light. Just you're the traveler from a bright foreign land, bringing the precious export of light, I guess. Okay, well, we're accidentally extending this episode by a lot by doing that. By doing stuff that does not cost air. I feel like if they could have justified it in universe, they would have made time spent on land also drain your air. Since, gameplay-wise, I don't think it makes much sense for time spent on islands to not count towards your time limit for each expedition. And of course, it would just make no sense in universe to make you lose air when you're in the air. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this isn't a particularly large feeling place, I will say. So I'm curious how many more... Yeah, I couldn't even fill in the right spots of the map there. You just can't travel there. What? The Cabbage Patch. Okay. Really interesting music for the Cabbage Patch. Are you the same type of turtle? No. Largest turtle in the world, right here. Yeah, see, so I can look at this guy, see... Nope, they don't have any trivia available to unlock, I think. Or maybe that tab just becomes available if they do it once they have trivia unlocked, and I don't know if there's a way to know easily without going to the big fish glossary whether there's trivia available for certain species or not. In the first game, I actually put some effort into getting all the trivia for the different species. I don't know if I'll be doing that in this one. It was a little tedious. How are you doing? You're like zooming around like Gentoos from the first game. This is a very tightly packed place, I feel like. There's just a lot of fish in very close proximity to each other. Still, it feels weird to me seeing fish of this size in such a place. Am I wrong to think that, I'm curious if I can get back to the boat at this point. Am I wrong to think that I have to go around this? I probably can't get back at this point. I'd like to go back to the boat myself, but I just don't have the time. Yeah, I'm already out of air, basically. Yeah, you're basically out of air the instant the game starts complaining about it. Fine. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying there. Very nice. Filling out quite a bit of that map. Alright, next time we'll do whatever else there is to do here. Well, probably not in this spot. I think we may continue on the story at this point or something. I would have liked to do a little side mission here, but I couldn't figure out what the game wants you to actually do. Unfortunately. I didn't seem like I ever found any of the fish it wanted me to find, even though I found the same species. I don't know, we'll see. Bye, everyone.